scene.
I slip off the engagement ring and leave it on your bedside table. You never see me again.
Wish I got out of that car and actually banged her window because she was
Do
crazy.
you know what type of...
Why does this crusty, dusty, nasty man come in my face and...
Don't worry, that guy in the train session, if he's still there, I'm coming for him.
If I can swim there. Anyway, sorry. Moving swiftly on.
Then
Just
after that, they
look
don't
for
even
signs of
argue
herpes
about,
before you go and
why
do
would
that.
Oh, guys.
Cool,
Anyway,
okay.
I'm preparing my speech for Weeklet Awards.
No, because we just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for the supporters.
Okay,
been
guys,
there.
don't hold me too much on this episode.
No, because I'm actually very intrigued to see what Jimmy's going to come with.
Literally, Jameen
It's nothing crazy.
It's nothing cancelable.
I had to think about it yesterday
No,
night.
because Jameen and her
I
cancer.
I cancelled the text, but we don't have time for that.
But it's okay, don't worry. Okay. Hi guys.
Hello.
Bonsoir.
A delegate to
I didn't went last week when you were dishing.
You were delegated
You didn't know what's coming back for you?
intro
Be sharp.
please. Thank you, my dear.
Not be sharp.
What do you mean we do to intro? What do you do? Sorry. What do you mean we do to intro?
Just,
Hi guys,
welcome to the grey area.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to season 2, episode 2 of the Grey.
Every time, yeah. Who does that? Why not this?
I'm doing like, okay, fine, whatever.
That as well.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Howdy.
How's everyone doing? I hope you're blessed. I hope that the sun is shining wherever you are.
Go on.
We started. This is the Grey Area. This is episode.
Absolutely, it's not that deep. Guys, we
Okay, let me start again. Scene. Hey y'all, how you doing? This is the Grey Area.
Okay.
This is season 2, episode 2, as Jimmy would say, because I was doing this last time. But today, I don't know what we're going to be discussing.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise.
But,
I'm scared. Don't be, why are you guys scared, man? Have faith in me.
Because you don't know what Jimmy's going to come out with.
scared.
No, because I never know what's gonna leave her. Actually, no, I always know what's gonna leave her mouth,
Guys, it's
and I
nothing
always
crazy.
know it's gonna be
Yeah,
something
no,
bad.
I've been a good girl today.
Huh?
Like, I've actually been.
What did we have to come out in
She's
this?
been antagonizing me
She was gonna actually like antagonizing people.
morning.
No,
Enter the
because
studio
to be
saying
fair,
What even does that mean? Look, I haven't been antagonizing anybody. It's allegations. They're all allegations against me.
But I think the camera was on, by the way, when you
It
came
wasn't.
to. I think
we should
just
do a
run-
version.
what's it called? What's it? Roll the tapes.
What?
What is tapes? What tapes?
Mind you, she's editing, so I know she's gonna.
No,
Shame
I'm
editing.
editing. If the tapes are there, I'll find them.
Yeah. So I don't know.
We
what
didn't
we're
do.
gonna
we don't do
how
intro.
we've been, or what happened on
Let's
that
do
intro.
intros first.
Look at me, rushing.
Yeah, you're Russian.
Russian.
Shaitan, exactly.
Hey guys, welcome to the Grey Area podcast. It's your girl Shay.
It's Atty.
It's your favourite fly babe, Maya.
It's Jimmy.
And
It wasn't supposed to leave like that.
and last but not least, it's Opera.
Okay. Did anything interesting happen this week in anyone's life?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Sorry.
It was quite a run of the mill week, man.
Literally.
I'm trying to think.
Same old. Actually was late.
That's recorded.
Actually, let me just say,
Also,
I want to do a quick
this is why
display
time
to get to the world.
Not too much.
Yeah, just
I'm on time.
This is
Today.
something that has really been pissing me off lately. I hate when people are rushing me.
Oh.
Like,
That's what she came
sorry.
here. Our booking was
Insert
like 2.
when
She
she
came here
came
2
to
first.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm actually sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I took so many wrong turns.
We'll insert the clip.
I'm gonna insert the clip.
Yeah,
When she comes in.
Run the text.
You remember you would have been down there.
No, I got down there at 2:17.
Huh?
So why did it take you 13
You
minutes?
shouldn't have said that.
Why did it take you 13 minutes? I was struggling to reverse park. I was struggling and then
Are
I
you
had
gonna
to
reverse
keep
it?
go and pee. Huh?
What are your reversing skills out of 10?
A strong 3.
What are you, Maiwa?
Oh, I'm good at reversing, but I also have a camera on my car, so it
Okay.
helps.
She's a camera
Oh
girl.
my gosh, is the camera cheating?
No, really.
Wait,
I think it's cheating.
Hold on.
Because you
have
don't
a camera
have the
on your
skill.
phone.
No. Do you know? Like I don't think it's cheating. I'm very comfortable. Like if I had to park my car, even without cameras, I'd always reverse park. Always, I prefer a reverse park.
Yeah,
I prefer
anyway,
the front one.
I prefer
reverse.
I prefer reverse so you can leave.
In is like so annoying because then to get out is so long.
Yeah, that's
So I prefer.
I was gonna ask you guys. Yeah,
I'm great. That's what I had to do for my flipping driving test, and I got it perfect first time. So I say like 10 out of 10, man. Like
You know, my
I
driving
didn't
test
get
was
that
very
far.
easy.
I don't remember.
Like I think my instructor was even shocked I passed, because we didn't think it was gonna happen. But I had the test booked, and then the test happened, and I remember we've left test center. We're vibing out like the instruction. I was, the test and I would try to banter. Then we've done. What was my thing? So I had pull over to the right.
Well, yeah,
I had that.
Yeah, pull over to the right.
Yeah.
My park was a
Does that really
forward
count?
bay.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
thought. Doesn't really count. But yeah, I had a full over to the right and reverse too. I had a forward bay,
Wait,
and then everything else.
How many did they give you?
2.
I thought it was only 1.
No, I had 2. Pull
No, I
over
had
to
2.
pull over to the
To
right.
Oh, did they change it?
Park 2.
I had pull over to the right and then reverse
change
and
it?
then park.
I
Yeah.
don't do pull over to the
I just
right.
did one. The guy was like, "Oh, which one do you want to do today?" And I was like, "I want to do."
I did not have that.
No, he
then
just
I
kept
pulled
on
over to
pulling
the
over
She
to
did
the
a
left
test
of
in
it.
Lagos or something.
I don't mind.
because
I'm not gonna.
that's-
She said, "Oh, which?" He was like, "Oh, what maneuver were you thinking of doing today?" And I was like, "Pull over to the right, reverse twice." I was it 2 car lengths. I mean, he was like, "That's exactly the one I was thinking about giving you." And I was like, "Thank you, Jesus." Because I don't know. This was my only shot. No more test. This is all I had.
Yeah.
So I was so happy.
That's so nice of him.
Yeah,
Because
I
I did
did.
nice. It was
Yeah.
really nice to get my shout.
Wow.
I still remember his name.
I don't know if
I
my
can't say it 'cause I don't
instructor.
want him to get fired.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he
True,
nice
true,
to
true.
you.
Be nice to me, guys.
Fuck.
Be nice to me.
Yeah, reversing is where I'm actually very comfortable in my car.
I prefer front bay.
But what was your point?
Oh yes. my
Because that
point
was why
is-
she was late.
Oh,
Are you gonna, no, let me tell you something.
Do you mean
guys.
Rashi on
Do you
the
know the thing
road?
about Shay has, let me tell you, she has 2 strikes against her name right now with me.
What did I do?
Before I unleash
Oh, this
one-
stupid shit. I know what you're about to say. I was
Zuka.
thinking what you're talking
But
about.
just know, well, I'm saying this now so everyone can hear. She has, what was it, 2 chances. I'll release my dynamites. Okay.
Wait, what did you say? Wait.
I feel like I know where she's
I
about
know
to go.
what she's
and
saying.
I'm just
but
like,
I know exactly what she's going to
just-
say.
but why?
I'm not going
But what did I do?
You know what you did. You know your cards.
Okay, let's hear
I
it.
was talking
Oh,
to
you're gonna
her, so
explain
I
it.
didn't have to do
Because you were shady. You were shady.
Me?
No, she was shady. She said
Now.
Yes. Don't worry. Come on.
So not she, I was
do?
talking to Ope.
Yeah.
Am I slow? What did she do?
Ope was like, I was like, that's why she was late because she was reversing. What does that have to do with you?
That's what I'm saying. But she's shading you.
I know she told us.
That's what I'm saying. But you
Yeah.
think she's at you think, oh my gosh.
Thank you, Jamie.
That did not say.
That's what I'm saying because you think she's innocent. Oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh.
Period. Thank you, Jamie.
Stop.
Anyway, Sha.
anyways. So basically, lately I've been interacting with a lot of people that's been rushing me, and it's just like, don't rush me.
Like driving.
Driving on the road. When I was
Why
like-
would you?
No, not on the road. I mean like driving space, comma, like when I'm walking as well.
Oh.
I meant like when I was on the road. I didn't. Anyway, so I was on my way to work now. I'm at London Bridge, and then a woman's in front of me, and I'm on the like walking path, the escalator. I've not put my feet on the ground to even walk off. I'm now getting my ticket on my phone to get out, because you know it's just like you turn this way and to come out. Why does this crusty, dusty, nasty man come in my face and just like, can you move it? Like, flipping me. I said, shut up. Like, shut up. I had to be like, shut up. Like, are you crazy? And I was thinking, I wanted to go back and fight him because I was like, are you crazy? Like, are you actually crazy? Are you actually crazy?
No,
Maybe I
I've
have.
been reformed.
No, because reform.
Are you crazy? I could have an invisible disability and I can't walk fast. You don't know what I'm going through. I may be mourning something. Like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
You don't come to people's personal space.
Space.
Like, if you wanted me, bearing in mind, why are you kissing my ass? I've not even left the escalator, and you're coming to be in my face like, can you move? To a woman. Because to a woman. To a lady.
To a lady.
You are actually insane.
But people don't know how to talk to people in general, guys. I've really come to realise it, because what even made me think this the other day, selling on Vinted is one of the things that made me realise people don't have manners. Like, you'll list something, people will message you, go lower, price down.
Insanity.
Go
You're mad, your mother.
No, because actually your mother, like, no, please, no, thank you, no, nothing. Like, you people do not have manners. When you go out, I've spoken about this multiple times, pushing in crowds,
It's
stepping in front of
crazy.
you, no manners, no pleases, no thank yous. And it's shocking how many people are always surprised when, like, my friends are like, show that we have manners. It's like, wow, you guys are very polite. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with people on a
teaching
day-to-day
you
basis.
reception
At all. Like, please and thank you. It's very nasty behaviour. But like Papa says, to be in someone's personal space,
that's crazy. In the morning.
In the morning, you know, as I was walking, I was just like, I wanted to turn back so badly and just slide.
I was just like, I was trying to crazy. And I was just like, first of all,
what would Jesus do?
and I was just like, God, please, I'm so angry right now. I don't know what to do. But I was just like, first of all, is it my fault you're late?
Because
you can't. If I'm actually walking a normal pace, I'm walking in the normal pace. You're the one that's speed walking. So if I'm doing what I'm meant to do, it's you're the problem. Like I have that's what I'm saying. So whenever I'm rushing and someone's walking slow in front of me, I don't get angry because it's like at the end of the day,
it's your
my
fault.
And
You're late
around,
in the first place.
Well, yeah, I saw that TikTok.
Just go around.
Exactly, you go around.
Like when you're racing against people on the pavement, like you just have to maneuver yourself around.
No, do you know what it's given? Oh, sorry.
So no.
I'm saying it's given us last week when we were on our way home.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of because
that woman.
I was even a woman.
I wish I got out of that car and actually banged her window because she was
Do
crazy.
you know what type of we were on? So when we were coming out, is it a junction? Is that what they call it? Yeah. So I was here in Germany. I said, why the hell is the car behind us?
Like was
like when I said this is us, this is the car. I'm thinking. Okay, so then we're trying to. So there's a line of traffic, and there's like buses and stuff, and you know when you're trying to enter that line, but there was traffic, so we weren't moving. So then we move in. Someone lets us in like at last moment. We're coming in at that same time. The person behind us comes around and flies. Like I'm talking like we are here. They
we're already
here.
entered the queue. Like
we are 2 seconds away from a crash.
The speed to quickly go, and then I had to slam my brakes like. The car behind me, everyone was just like, no. And I was just thinking.
But that's the thing, especially about driving, because until relatively recently, I had the worst driving anxiety. Like for people who don't, I don't even know if you guys know, but I have general anxiety disorder, so I get very anxious about things sometimes. So when I first started driving,
I'm just gonna shut.
What?
Don't finish.
What?
Finish. If it's my last car, my wife is driving like.
She drives like she's a Formula 1 driver. But anyway.
So recently. But let me tell you what it is. I even changed. Let me tell you what
she does. Don't even go to her house. We were watching her drive, and it was like.
Hey. Let me tell you what changed my perspective. Yeah. When I first started driving, it was the acknowledgement that like a lot of car accidents that God forbid any of us are in one, but.
Amen.
But like a lot of car accidents, people don't believe that it's their fault. And a lot of times, it's actually you can't control what other people are doing around you. Basically, is what I'm saying. So when I first hopped on those roads, boy, oh boy, like everyone is around you, pressuring you. Obviously, like you start with P plates on and stuff, pressuring you, like stressing you out. Like it's just too much.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I was just like feeling like, for example, I'll be at a light and it's not even our turn to go, but people behind you are honking the horn, telling you to go. Da, 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 da. You know what changed my perspective? Nobody else is paying for my parking tickets.
Someone said
Nobody else pays my car insurance.
No one will pay for your life.
Nobody's gonna pay for
Nobody's gonna pay for your life.
Listen, I love driving. I really do. Like you said, like now that I'm more aware of that, I love driving. But I drive with such an awareness of the fact that like I won't do certain things in certain areas. Like if the road is not wide, if there's not space, like you will never catch me. Do you know what I mean? Even
crazy.
Like when I would drive and stuff, yeah. So I drive with my dad when we were doing like practicing and stuff. And like people would be in 20-mile road and like I'm learning, so not gonna lie, anyways, for law, anyways, I stick to it. But like when you're learning, of course I'm gonna stick to 20 miles per hour because hello, it's my first time driving. And people would be beep. Like I remember there was one time I was driving like 20 miles per hour and these cars were beeping and my dad was just like, at the end of the day, if they want to move, they'll go around you.
They will.
If they don't go around you, then I guess we're here together. Yeah. And at the end of the day, when the speed camera and the police car with the cameras down the road, and then suddenly everyone wants to do
down. Exactly.
It's like I said, don't allow the pressure, because that's how you'll end up in an accident. That's how you'll end up doing stuff that you don't want to do because of the pressure that other people are putting on you. You have to drive like you're the only sane person in the road. That's what my dad will tell me every time. Drive like you're the only sane person, because at the end of the day, there's people like that woman that will try and do
that woman.
And it's like, if Opa was
when I catch you
aware, or Opa didn't have a quick reaction ski, that could have been a whole different experience.
We would have been in the crash. We would have been in the crash. That woman would have hit Gemini her side, because that's
only child.
because that's where she was coming from, on your side.
Like, people
and do you know what's so stupid? We ended up in
In
the same place.
because the traffic
We
light was
ended up
there.
in the same place. Where were we going? There was traffic.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Just do better, guys.
Do better,
please.
because do better.
Anyway, Gemini, your topic.
So the topic today. Okay.
Has I come actually shaking?
Why are you shaking, guys? Okay, I'm nervous. Oh, okay.
Don't be nervous.
Okay.
Wait, what is this a segment? Come
I
on,
don't know
what
what
about stew, then you can
I
be
don't know what
fine.
segment this is, but I'll say it's probably under.
Choose.
It could be like
Hey.
dilemma / hot topics.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
2.
Let's say hot topics. Introduce the section.
So hi guys. So I don't know what this is, but it could be hot topics or dilemmas. So I'll do one for both. Then you can edit it out.
Do you want
Salut. I'm sorry.
I should change the language.
Salut.
Let me yeah.
If I can swim there. Anyway, sorry. Moving swiftly on.
What did you say?
if I can swim there?
It's true. It seems really weird without saying hi. But anyway, guys, we're gonna be doing the hot topic segment. Anyway, don't get me because I'm hotter than you. Hey! Welcome to Hot Topics, where we're going to talk about current topics. Hot topics, obviously. That's why it's called Hot Topics.
You're gonna just.
Anyway, Sha.
Sometime, maybe like 2 weeks ago, last week, or 2-3 weeks ago, I saw this clip of a woman. I saw a clip of a woman's son. He had, I think it was his wife or something, or his fiance. I don't remember. But I saw that clip, and basically what happened is the mum of the son of the boy was basically pissed off at his woman, right?
Yes.
Basically, she came over to their house on Valentine's Day and basically stayed with them on Valentine's Day. And then after, I think the woman didn't wash her plate.
Okay,
so she threw a stroke.
Wait, do you know the clip, Atty?
I think I've seen
share
it
it.
before.
We'll put the clip
Is it from
in.
90 Day Fiancé?
No.
No.
We'll put the clip. Was it? Somewhere.
somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but for the
Yeah.
people who can't see it on the
Okay.
audio
Nah, I'm
pod,
gonna-
essentially it was this Nigerian woman and her son, and the son has decided to marry. It was the fiance something is the show basically, and the Nigerian son has found a woman in America that he wants to marry. So now they're like testing the boundary of the relationship, whatever. Cool. So the mom now came to their house on Valentine's Day. Their Valentine's Day dinner, she was present. Who knows why?
That's so
That's
crazy.
already-
'Cause the door will not.
Strike one.
I would not have opened the door. Like,
Strike one.
okay, what the heck on?
But let's finish.
Pause.
Finish
Pause it.
intro it
I'm
and
gonna
then-
share the
Okay,
video.
okay.
You came over, made sure you ate, and then when you were finished, you expected me to take your plate.
In the Nigerian culture, you are supposed to take your mother-in-law's
Respect me.
Yeah, so okay, cool. So then,
I don't
yeah,
remember the
essentially,
ins and
Valentine's Day happened. Cool. After she's interrupted their Valentine's Day, the day of romance for the couple, the female fiance, has now said, "Oh, like I'm not taking it." Or she expects the fiance to take the plate.
Yeah.
Fiance doesn't take the plate. She's now crashed out over
crashed
it.
out.
Because the argument was
Questioned it.
afterwards. I think afterwards she was like, "What? I want something to be mad about. Why didn't she take my plate?" Like that's what
No,
I
I think what happened was she told the girl took her plate that day. She told the girl to take her plate, right? But then after the next day, which is the conversation we saw, the girl was like, "Oh, anyway, this is all hypothetical." The girl was like, "You expected me to take your plate."
So
And
she
that's the
did
conversation
it.
was. The
Okay.
girl started with like, that's what I was saying. That the girl started like, "You expected me to take your plate," and she was like, "In Nigerian culture, that's when
what
she
we
started
do.
blowing up.
Yeah.
Like, that's you take."
the plate. That makes sense.
Do you get
Okay,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
because that's
So
what I'm
I
trying to
think,
understand
yeah.
how it.
Anyway,
How
we
it
don't
came
know,
about.
but yeah.
Tisha?
But my question to you guys:
Question.
what would you do if I was you? How would you handle it? Would
It
you
wouldn't
have-
be me.
It can never.
No, I'm dead serious. It
I
wouldn't be me.
never personally.
I
I would just take the plate. Like
Nah.
no, because it's not about the plate. Like I spoke about this on TikTok. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. But my thing is, as a Yoruba woman, I always say that like it's very likely I'll end up with a Yoruba man. So I'm well attuned and accustomed to our cultures and what would potentially be any sort of difference wouldn't be found in culture because we're both from similar, or in fact the exact same culture. But the reason why I wouldn't be in that situation is because I've said it time and time again, after seeing it within my own family, within other families, I refuse to be with a man who first of all is not able to say to his mum, "It's our Valentine's Day, why are you here?" I don't date men like that because Because, and it sounds so ridiculous, yeah, but the context of it is, I always say, like, I struggle to imagine being with a man who doesn't have, like, piercings or tattoos or something, because unless it's a very personal preference, it's like, oh, my mom said I couldn't. What? Do you know how old you are? Do you know how old you are? Like, I'm so sorry. It means that you don't have it in you to tell your parents this is something that I desire for myself. It's my body. At the end of the day, it sounds morbid, but my parents have said this to me. At one point in life, they are going to pass on. They're not going to be here anymore. And is it because of the way that they said I should live my life that I'm now regretful when they're no longer on this earth? No. So you didn't get your tattoos, you didn't get your piercings, you didn't go on the trip, you didn't follow the career path you wanted to because your parents said that you couldn't. I'm not also going to bear the brunt of your inability to not communicate to your parents that these are decisions you made in your life. So the Valentine's Day dinner already, we would have blocked it off from. Like, I'm saying, I could not be in this situation.
They're engaged.
I don't give a
No, but how did they get engaged?
How do you
No, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't even make to even get to engagement.
I guess it's the show. It's if they're on a show.
No.
Like, do
Reality
they
TV
speed
stuff
up
like
the?
this, yeah,
Do you know what I
it's
mean?
not
Like they
like that.
sped up the whole thing, so they might not have had
Yeah, they might
that
have been
conversation
engaged at the time.
to be like.
But yeah, I just feel like it's not something that...
I agree with my work. I don't even think we'd be together in the first place, because why can't you tell your mum, don't come to my house when it's Valentine's
Guys, hold on. It's not about
Unless it was an emergency.
No way.
Because
I was saying that it's not about. I don't want us to look at it from the point of like I would never be there. Like
for
even
a
if you
woman,
were
you
there,
do
that's
the
your
chance
fiancé.
that you're
So you're
there.
already there. Like you're in love. He's engaged you. You said yes. So
well.
it's not about like I can't. It's not like phone.
Let's just say this is the first time you've experienced something
get?
where it's like
Unfortunately,
you've not seen.
I'll slip
break
off.
up with
I slip
him.
off the engagement ring and leave it on your bedside table. You never see me again.
In that moment, anyway, hypothetically, in that moment, there and then, she's shouting at you about the plate. What you finna do?
I would just think no. I would not take that
I
plate.
get up and I walk
That
out.
plate would not be taken.
Yeah, no,
I feel like
I get up and walk away.
Anyways, child.
If she was
No,
shy,
but you know what? Wait, let me finish because I
Yeah,
actually
go.
think that's a very fair thing to acknowledge. Like, not in a bad.
Shut your pussy.
No.
You didn't acknowledge that you're
I don't
pussy,
mean that in a
man.
derogatory way.
No, but like,
And it's the same way that I feel like it's the same way that
Like, acknowledge that you're
men
not
they don't like to acknowledge the fact that
non-confrontational.
they don't know how to debate their parents. I think that's a fair thing to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Like, dead
Yeah,
honest.
it's not
Like
end of the
for me,
world.
I'm someone like I'm not. It was just making me cringe. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm the
Say your
auntie
truth.
favorite. But
Say
like, I
your
always
truth.
get along with like
Yeah.
aunties and like stuff like that because I just feel like
Okay.
oh thank you. I just feel like what is me taking this plate now gonna do long term? Like I can just later on be like auntie, I didn't really like afterwards when she's not as hot or whatever. I'll be like, oh auntie, I didn't really like it. When
Wait, have you ever
spoke to
witnessed a situation like this before? Like in a real
I
life?
feel like if you're
I don't think that's how it
Yoruba,
works.
it's a situation that's gonna happen. Not that situation, but elders asserting their dominance
Yeah.
for no
I don't think
reason.
so. I think that once you do it, you set a precedent that you choose
You're not
peace
gonna
over
do that
problems
shit.
always. And like, you can always
But
talk
I
about
see
it
what Oka
afterwards.
is saying at the
Because
same
because
time. I'm the same sometimes.
Whenever I with like when a lot of Yoruba women are arguing, it's like who can go madder first. So it's just like there's no point because
So you wouldn't go mad at first?
But
No,
I
think
think it
doing
depends.
that. I will literally just be like, okay, auntie, like I'll just take the plate. Sorry if I offended you, and I'll take the plate,
No,
and then
no.
afterwards it's just like I'm gonna speak to you later. And
No.
discuss
I
I'm
kind
not
of think that's
sorry.
a mature thing to do.
It's the
I
mature thing
don't-
to do, but we're acting like this is a rational woman. Guys, this is not a rational woman.
No, I don't think.
I don't know
think
about
that's
sorry
the
I
easy-
offended you.
To me,
Ah,
in that
sorry, I
situation, I feel like it's the
I can't,
easier.
sorry.
I don't think it's
option.
easy
I might just
because
take the
think-
play, but I'm not gonna come.
It's easy. I think it's easier to react in that moment because like you've pissed me off. So the natural thing for me to do is to react in how I feel. Like for me to suck up my pride and be like, okay, thank you for insulting me, and I just take the play and go. I'm not doing it because I want to offend you or whatever. I'm doing this because of my own peace, and this is my husband. At the end of the day, like I want
Not
to,
yet, Sha.
not yet, but like. This is someone
about to be.
if I'm engaged to this man, this is someone I want to be with for the rest of my life. So if I come fighting straight away, his mother, wedding day, like for the rest of my life, my children, no. I'll just take the plate for now. Afterwards, when you've cooled down, we can call the elders and we can discuss. I didn't enjoy this, uncle. Can we discuss this? The elder of the house will come and break down why this is not appropriate, and we can move forward from there. But I don't know if I would like react crazy.
The reason why I say I feel like it's the easier option in the sense of like you're just allowing but you're just allowing her to like do what she wants to do, so like there's no disruption in that moment. I feel like what's difficult is to make someone feel uncomfortable with what they've done. Like and it doesn't have to be a way of like I'm shouting at you or going back and forth, whatever. But for me, it's more, I need you to understand that what you're doing is wrong. It might not be being like, no, I'm not going to take this. It might be me just going to my husband and being like, I really don't like how your mum is speaking to me right now. Can you please like talk to her and like figure out something? Or it might be like, I might take your plate, but I'm not going to apologize. I might just put it to the side and just
I
like,
agree. That's
okay,
what I would do. I
go
wouldn't
to
say
my husband
anything.
and be like, I don't like this.
Now
Now
I
you need to have a
agree.
conversation. Or afterwards, like I've taken a plate, I sit down and be like, Auntie, you know, I really didn't like how you shouted at me and stuff like that. I feel like apologizing is just like acknowledging that what she's done is right.
fine,
and I feel like they will take that and they'll do it again and again and again. Like I understand speaking to the elders and stuff, but you have to understand that you're not the first person she's probably done this to. There's probably been millions of girls that she's done it to, younger siblings, all that kind of stuff. She probably carries that sense of authority in many ways, not just in this situation. And sometimes you need to like make people understand like this is not normal. She might not get it, but it might be like only with you she might not do that because she understands that this is not something that you like. And that's her understanding that that level of conversation she can't have with you. Does that make sense? I feel like
you just said.
Yeah, you don't need to. I'm not apologizing. It's gonna be a thing of I'll probably pull my man to the side and be like, "Yo, your mum is."
The husband that needs to.
Your husband needs to say something.
That's her son. The husband needs to be like, don't. To me personally, I said don't do that again. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I would expect you to say.
So there's a woman that, and so the woman that I was being in question, like she is in a situation where everything she's like a bulldozer, and it's almost like she can't help it because her entire life. No, I'm dead serious. Like in her entire life, nobody has ever said, so and so the way you act is pushing people away. It's rude. You can't yell at people for this. You can't talk to people like that. You can't go into people's homes and be fighting them over. Do you know what I mean? Like confrontation is important, but there's a way to be healthily confrontational. What that woman did was deranged. Like that's insane behavior. I'm sorry, it's deranged. And like you said, it should be her husband that deals with that. But the woman that I know that acts like that, her husband has just said that's always how she is. That's how she is. That's her husband's behavior. And it's one of those things where you would think that yes, to an extent, it's somewhat her husband's responsibility in a healthy partnership to say, look, this thing that you did, the way that you acted, you need to apologize and you need to go and make amends. But he knows who he married. So if she's always been like this and he hasn't been able to change it up until now, why would this one thing make her change or be the catalyst for change? Like, it probably isn't. Like Shay said, Tasha, she's probably fought babe upon babe over silly things. Like I say silly things, like tradition is important, but I think that we are also part of a generation that also can appreciate that tradition once again cannot mean that you remove my own ability to be a human being. Like that's not how it works. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I still think that yes, it's the husband's responsibility or role to like say, you know, but just say like, oh yeah, with me, like the way you acted wasn't nice, wasn't fair. But
you wouldn't take it basically. You would take
no. Is that really the consensus? One said she talked to her.
The general consensus is you wouldn't take that woman talking to you like that,
and I wouldn't take the blame. I wouldn't take the blame.
Basically,
it's not even just that. Once you've spoken to me like that, I'm standing here and saying, there's no moving forward because the way you speak to the way you speak to people matters, and I understand that it can be.
What if she can learn through you?
No, because I
feel like that.
People can change.
No, people can change. But I feel like
anything is possible. Even 90.
Very much so. Like I feel like she will still have that attitude towards other people. It might change towards you, but I feel like,
and it depends on even why it changed. Because if your behavior towards me only changed because I could G-check you, then has it really changed? Do you understand what you did wrong? Or is it just
like sometimes with these people like they haven't had that experience of someone coming to them in this. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm thinking about myself, thinking about my head. That's why I'm laughing. I'm thinking about what's to come. That's why I'm cackling.
They haven't had someone like come to them in a way. Like for example, one of my aunties, she's always been like the sensitive friend, so no one could say anything to her because it's just like she's gonna react. Yeah. So then I think. One time, everyone had just been like, okay, whatever. It's let me not say her name. Oh, it's Julie. It's Julie. Whatever. And then one time there was a whole big argument, and then everything went left. That's so that the reaction that you guys were talking about. So it was like, are you crazy? You're gonna talk to me like that? Are you crazy? We did all of that. Nothing happened. Then I think then my mum took her to the side and said, Julie, what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is not good. Like this is like it's not. If we could, Jesus, if we call each other friends, I should be able to confront you. I should be able to do this. Like, I've just been letting it pass, and that's why you've been behaving like this. Like, if we look over your lifetime, this is why you have issues in so areas, and then after areas.
Anyway, John, let her speak now.
And then after that, I think she took some time by herself to like reflect, to ponder
Think about your
her,
life,
her behavior, and then that's when she was just like, you know what?
But that was peer to peer.
Yeah, but that's because it's friend to friend.
I was gonna say
a
it's peer to
younger
peer.
person
Coming to
talking to an
They crash out over
elder
that. They crash
about,
out
do you
over
think
that.
that's going to be their moment of,
Yeah,
I need to
yeah,
change
yeah.
my
I
life?
agree. I don't think anything is like impossible.
But maybe 1 in 10. But
like,
I'm so sorry.
Keep in mind, Opa says she's never gonna go and talk to.
Do you know what the
It's
other
other
one is?
yeah, I want to be there
No,
with
no,
other
I agree.
people.
I'm
Do you know what I'm
saying
saying?
the only other equivalent to that, and this is why I personally
Even
wouldn't be
someone
comfortable in that
older
situation.
than her.
The only equivalent to that in terms of outside of peer to peer is her son going to her and saying, "The way you acted is enough for me to tell you that I will not speak to you
Just
again."
not even say
You know,
But do you know what? Yeah, the whole thing is extremely
we all
preposterous.
know what the outcome was.
Wait, because my thing is, if you're getting married to a Nigerian, like, did he not there's so much.
Okay, that's why
She shouldn't come
That
into the
was what
house
my TikTok video was about,
blindsided about
That's what my TikTok video was.
how things
However, but
were.
my thing is, even with all of that being said, she would not have spoken to a white woman like that. And I'm being so frank.
I think so.
No, she wouldn't.
Colonizer
And let me
complex.
tell you why. She wouldn't have spoken to a white woman like that. It's this over familiarity and this attitude that we have towards, especially younger black women, especially like if it's outside of culture.
agree.
So I agree
I
about being
agree.
blindsided. But had that woman been a younger white woman,
She wouldn't have done that. She would never.
It would have just been, well, she can't be educated, or she doesn't know, or do you know what I mean? Like, just leave her. She's outside of the culture. This African, well, she's not African. I think she's identifies as Black American. She doesn't understand your culture either. And where I find frustration with older generations and our generation is that instead of you to lead with love, and I'm so big on leading with love, instead of you to say, oh my dear, like, okay, maybe you didn't do it for me, but if you were to have his aunties around or other older family members in future, just be aware that we take plates in this family, or like, this is how we do things, so and so and so. Because she would have, if she even bothered you with a white woman, that's how she would have done it with a white woman. Because this is a young black woman, you see her as taking your son, she's infiltrated the sanctity of your household, you crashed out over it. My thing is, people know who to play with. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought the white woman. She knows who she can and can't get away with. Before that white woman called the police on you, now what?
Yeah, unpopular opinion. I think the woman was not even angry about the plate.
Oh no,
She wasn't angry about the plate. She was upset because it was just like, I just told you that you're meant to take the plate, and you're not
And
coming
you're
to
asking
confront
me.
me and ask
Why?
me as I should be taking your plate. And so that's why she's now
Because
like,
she's
it's in our culture.
because she's being defensive.
Yeah.
Oh, clock it. Because there might be a thing where I'm on TV. You're not gonna make me look like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But she ended up showing making herself look
crazy. I don't think she was actually upset
She-
about
that could be a
even all that being
plate.
said, I don't think she's upset about even the conversation. Guys, she is in love with her son.
Probably.
Yes,
think so.
she's in
And
love
I
with her son.
concur.
The idea of, especially in certain circumstances, if that son is the breadwinner, provides for the family, etc., she's used to having
if
a
it's
son's
her first
affection and
son or
attention,
only son.
first eldest son, only son, whatever. Some of these women are to the point where they will do and say anything to show that you'll never be a part of us. Like, it doesn't matter what you do.
wait, hold
Yes,
on.
guys.
It's the thing. It's
It's
the
a
thing.
real
Yeah,
thing.
some people are like that, but I feel like. Oh, sorry. Anyway, yeah.
No, because it's
But
a real
this
thing.
is a whole lot of hypotheticals.
It is a hypothetical.
There's a whole lot of
hypotheticals.
hypotheticals.
But even with that being said,
Yeah.
I feel like even from what I
they
saw
made up in the
going,
end.
they
That's
didn't
what I'm
make up.
saying.
It wasn't a makeup. The woman at the end had to swallow her pride and just accept that this woman's not going to change, and she went on her knees. Guys, you know how big of a thing it is to go your culture and beg on your knees.
No, but my thing is, also at the end of the day,
She did.
Make me go on my knees.
Her fiance, said,
go and
please go and double in front of her.
I can't lie.
Kneel and
Never
beg for
happened.
forgiveness.
I
And she
promise it'll
did.
never
I
happen.
kind of understand the African auntie a little bit, because my thing is, you're marrying into someone's culture. It's very like, she's Nigerian, duh. Like, I'm so sorry. You don't like, duh.
Yeah, but you're saying that. How the hell would she know?
No, duh. Like, it's actually duh. I'm no offense yet to the sis. but-
If you know,
No, like,
how
if I'm
does she
marrying
know?
somebody, would I not be searching to their culture?
No, but
Like,
you might
and
not
that's
know
the-
the
hold on,
answers,
let me-
though.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, land your point.
So remember, also, let's do play both sides.
Yeah.
Like, you're marrying someone, right? You're entering their culture. Like, I'm so sorry. I don't think, like, the 10th thing, if you're looking at, oh, I'm marrying a Nigerian guy, what should I know? I don't think, do you get?
Respect will be
doing
the top,
that
like, it's-
will be, it's the 100th thing on the list that she's gonna
Yeah,
be.
it'll be the top.
It's gonna be one of the top things. So my thing is also like, I kind of think I understand the woman a little bit, because anyway, I showed my mom. My mom was like, this Nigerian woman, like, she's very crazy. Like, it was not that deep. But I also understand where she's coming from in a sense, because it's just
Like you should know a bit.
You should know a bit to the extent
that you would know to clear my plate.
Like not you would know to clear my plate, but like you
wouldn't
come and ask me.
Be back.
Okay.
Why did you come to ask me to take your plate? Because that's a little bit like, I understand it in the sense that that's a little bit like shit, like that. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like you going into, I don't know, let's say there's this culture that everybody knows that, you have to, I don't know, I can't be but asked to think of one. Like, you have to, I don't know,
I was gonna
wash your hands when you enter the house, and then you enter the house, you don't wash your hands 3 times, and then you and then the woman says, "Oh, can you wash your hands 3 times, please?" You wash it 3 times. You ask her, not gonna lie,
why did you ask me?
Why did you ask me to wash you? Because the way, at the end of the day, you're also saying, like, the way the girl came, it wasn't exactly because I don't think there was respect in the way she came either, because there's a table full of people, right? And people, it's not a like me and you thing. Yeah. There's a table full of people, and then she's come to now ask the sister, sorry,
why did you ask me to take your place?
Do you get what I'm saying? So there's also like levels to. I don't think the like my mom said, a good woman wouldn't have like reacted like that.
You just be like,
but I do understand.
Culture,
maybe like. Do you get what I'm saying? You just said, this is my culture, like this is the thing we do, like if an out like
an elders woman.
Meanwhile, I don't watch my own mom's plate. But do you get what I'm saying? Like I kind of understand both aspects, but I don't think the reaction was warranted for like the question.
The only thing I want to add, is when we're going to talk about the blind signing thing, whatever that the husband should have let her know. The stuff that you're saying about it's just common sense to research. Not gonna lie, you might research and Google and search all you want.
But in actual
you might
real
not
time, it's
like
not
see that, and in real time it'll be different. It's honestly the husband should have made the wife aware. Like all this research and stuff. The husband has if you dated them in real life.
Wait, you're doing this Yoruba tradition.
Let's just be. It's not Yoruba tradition. It's probably even Zimbabwean tradition.
No. But like in the comments on the TikTok video I posted, people were like, "This isn't normal in so and so culture." Okay. So like I know we like to believe that a lot of like other Black African some of them don't. It's like kneeling. Like
I thought she told her husband already.
I agree.
Because she would never go up to that place. I think
in front of the whole family.
Talked about. You think she spoke to him first before she came to speak to them?
His mum just started talking
for telling her
exactly to go and talk to the mum.
So I don't really blame.
Okay, for editing purposes, this is gonna be difficult. Sorry, I'm talking about the subtitles, but no, sorry, you were saying.
I think that the husband is no offense. The husband, if she spoke to the husband before she went to go and speak to the mum, the husband is also daft for allowing her to speak to the mum. There's so many stupid things. I wanted to give an actual example because, for example, the kneeling thing. Growing up, my parents didn't make me kneel for anyone except for my grandmas. Yeah, me too.
Like that's it. We didn't really kneel. And I remember I see my aunties and stuff, and I wouldn't kneel. I'd just say hi, like good afternoon, auntie, hug them, whatever, and stuff like that. And my auntie was like to me, "Oh, you should kneel to me. Like in our culture, that's what we do. That's what happened." And my mum was there, and she saw it. So we came home. My mum was talking about it. She was just like, "By the way, in our home, you don't have to kneel to anyone that, like, if you don't feel comfortable kneeling, you don't have to do it. That's not how we've raised you." She had the conversation with the auntie and said, "Look, in our house, we haven't raised our kids to like kneel in front of people like that. So that's why my daughter didn't do it." And I told her that's completely fine. Next time I saw that auntie, there was no, "why didn't you kneel for me?" and stuff like that. That was just fine because my mum knew the correct thing to do is this is something that I haven't told my daughter about, or she's aware, but we don't do in our house. It's not enforced. And she made sure to tell the auntie so that the auntie can't come onto me or smoke whatever or have attitude and stuff. So she's aware that this is not my daughter disrespecting you. This is in our household. This is how we do. The same way the husband should have had the conversation with the mum. If they've had that conversation prior, should have been like to the mum, "My wife, by the way, she's not trying to disrespect you and stuff, but I've told her about it, but we've just come to as a conclusion, this is not what we want to do." It's the husband's role. Whoever knows the culture more whoever knows the culture more should inform that person and protect them from
in these situations.
Those situations.
Because I don't want that as well. I don't think I also don't think that we realise, because another thing I kind of touched on is a lot of things that happen in certain cultures and ethnic cultures are gendered. So the same way that if he's not seen or he's never realised, you know how many things happen that women do in households that men don't even acknowledge, they don't realise what's going on. So if he's never really deep that, you know, after we all eat, my mom clears my dad's plate, like, but you've never reached it, it's just kind of normal. Would he think to go and tell his wife, his future wife, in Yoruba culture, these are the things that are normal for women? He either doesn't see them, doesn't acknowledge them, doesn't realise that they're there. So this is what I'm saying, like, community is so important, because if he really valued his future partner, it would be facilitating conversations, not just between
his future partner and his mum. He has sisters. He hasn't thought that maybe my sisters could help educate her on certain things, because like I was saying, like if you Google Yoruba culture, the things that will come up will be about our clothes and our food, really. Like there's so many things that you only learn by what I say by osmosis. You have to be around it first to absorb these pieces of knowledge. I think he failed at the point of not defending her and protecting her, but also if you want to date outside of your culture, you connect that partner to other people that they can relate to within that culture. Otherwise, you're playing yourself. When you see white people marry into our cultures, they are so, not to generalize, but they get very excited to do the weddings and to learn about traditions, and I guess there's less pressure on them to do so because we just have that. Well, they're white, they don't have to do these things, whatever. But I've noticed that a lot of them will try at least to fit in or to have those conversations. I think there's more receptiveness from like the parents as well, because like, look at this white woman, like ready to so it's a bit weird. It's weird, and there's levels to the conversation. But if we're being frank, like he played her by not telling her what was up, and also not allowing her to meet his Yoruba female friends and to take her. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't integrate her into your culture, and now you're telling her to go and kneel.
Mommy, calm down. Mommy, calm down. Mommy, calm down.
It was the husband as well. The husband just be like.
It was uncle. You're embarrassing yourself now.
So yeah, there's levels to it, man.
We have 30 minutes exactly.
The question is, so some of us here are single and searching. No, let me not even say that.
I'm not searching.
Some people here are single, right? My question is, would you ever shoot your shot?
Yes.
Have done, will do again.
Would you? No. I don't need that shit anyways.
Okay.
I'm done.
So
Sorry.
Okay. So what I think we should be more progressive in our nature and actually, shoot your shot.
You first.
Oh,
so,
God.
don't worry. That guy in the chase session, if he's still there, I'm coming for him. But
if he's still there,
there's a future here for you. There's a future here. Why would he still be there?
Anyway, so what I was gonna say is, I want to learn some game from you guys. Because these people don't have game. Yeah, I don't have game.
I don't have game.
So I want you to tell me, let's say you see somebody that you find attractive.
We can't give away all the secrets.
I love the game.
No, I mean, we gotta keep it.
They're gonna give me some game today. So let's say you see someone attractive, right? Let's say, I don't know, you're in, when we get in recess land, you see someone attractive, you're like, ooh, you're about to move to him. Tell me, like, go, like, practice. Let me know. I want to learn from you.
I can't tell you what I'll do, but I can tell you what Shay does.
No, you!
Oh, that is crazy. What do I do?
Sorry.
No, because what do I do?
Actually, I know what Shay does as well.
This is
I've clocked Shay's game!
Let's hear it. Say what she's gonna do, and then she'll say what she will do.
Can we say what we think?
Say what she would. Yeah. Shit, I don't know, you know.
I've noticed with a lot of short girls, yeah.
Hey, why are you categorizing me?
What they love to do is they like to do the whole.
I'm lost.
Do you know what Shay does?
I agree. I do agree.
Let me actually tell Shay's game because I've watched.
Okay,
So this is what she do. Let's say someone's here. Just
Yeah,
she'll walk past them and she'll bump past them.
and she's like, yes.
I'm like, she'll be like, oh my god,
Sorry, and she'll
I just stop and look at her.
she'll
The
look
time
up
has
like,
gone. Like I'm so
Excuse
sorry.
me.
And then the guy will be like,
oh no, it's okay.
and then she'll be like, oh okay. They'll be like, are you good though?
And then from there,
if they want to go on,
they
go
go on.
But you have to
That's
always
her
act
game.
like a damsel in
In the
distress.
chest.
But you were shooting that day. So you had a camera in your hands. I can't remember which event it was, but she had a camera in her hands. And I noticed her bumping to somebody. And I literally 2 seconds later, they were in a deep convo. I said,
You agree? It works every time. Every single. The thing is, it's all about.
that's so funny.
It's all about the look, the gaze.
eyes.
Like I've been told I have very nice eyes. Like people like my eyes, so you have to use them to your advantage. It's also like you have to make them feel seen. I feel like that's another thing. Like,
She made us again.
But I don't agree. I don't want to do that game. I'm listening.
you just said that
What do I know?
No, but what you just said that.
Yeah, but it works for her.
The aim is I'm trying to learn from you guys and then pick,
Yeah,
the one that
because you
I
have to tailor it to yourself.
You tailor it to.
I think also, to be honest, to be honest, I do think. Anyway, never mind. Maybe it's insulting, but I'm gonna say.
Go.
I was just gonna say, being small also does kind of help because it gives
more of like a.
she's doing the smart thing. She's playing into
To my what's it called, my build, or like a little
No, this is so funny.
touch or a little like something to make them.
No, she, like, I can't even imagine her hand right now.
I can see her hand. I can see her face, and she's like, oh, I always have to do like.
And the thing is, like, I'll look at her. And look when
I'll be like,
what's that? You better.
You better.
What's that? That Rihanna style, love on the brain.
I know.
I was looking at her like, okay.
But yeah, I feel like that's what I did.
What's your game?
What's your game? Because I haven't actually been with Maya where she's actually, shooting her shots, whatever.
I don't think I have.
What's your game?
Let
me know. Teach me. Odogu.
Success rate.
100.
Teach me. I don't have game, guys.
Shut up.
You've never moved to a guy? Because I hate niggas. Sorry, you've never moved to a guy. Especially the pants.
Be sharp.
The room is very warm all of a sudden.
No, you want AC, you want fan.
When they started talking, it was giving sweat.
Do you do
do the same thing.
Like your t-shirt's wavy though. Like is that you?
Yeah, no, I feel
I've done it a couple times. If I
dabble
think,
in the clothing.
If I think you're good looking and you're also wearing a nice fit, I will compliment your fit because it's a nice fit. Has it worked in the past? Every single time.
I know what mine was.
Hey!
Okay.
Let's hear it. Go. And she'll deny or
What she'll do
confirm.
is like when we're walking back, she'll look back and she'll not smile like this, like. So I remember because one time I think it was in coaching school, and she just smile like. I was thinking like I would like
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like, that's how she not be doing that. I should not be acting like.
Okay, so smile. A smile.
It depends on.
No, but it's like a sexy smile.
It depends on the person. Guys.
Situational.
One thing about me, if I'm gonna give a game, I'll make you feel special. It will never be the same.
That's the thing. You have to make them feel
Tailor it to each
You know
person.
what she's doing? She doesn't want everyone to clock her. Like, the people that doesn't want her soup. She's doing HR right now.
Dude, many. No, I'll make you feel special. Like no, but genuinely, like. I just love the game. Like I'll make you feel special because why not? The one that Oppa is speaking about. The one that I'm speaking about. Yeah, we went to. He's not gonna see this. We went to Coco Cure for one of our friends' birthdays. Shout out Olivia. We went for her birthday.
Shout out to you.
I walked up and I think I said it to Jameen and Oppa. I said that guy is so good looking. I said it.
It's true. She did.
I said
meanwhile,
that
I was
guy's so
looking at
good
somebody else.
looking.
Yeah, I remember.
I can't remember who it was.
I was like, oh my god. Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, I think Jimmy must have said, "Oh, go talk to him." I said, "No, don't worry. Like it's fine."
Hey! Papa, big Papa, big mama, big. What is that? I got it. Okay, let's go.
I actually remember this because I was like, she was literally saying that guy.
Yeah,
good. And I was like, go talk to him then. And she was like,
no, it's fine. So cool. So then that's gone on. I think I left early or something. So like everyone slowly started to like filter out of. We ended up at 27, and then I was like, okay, cool. I think I'm ready to go home now. I said my bias. I was walking. I registered that he's at the bottom of the stairs, right?
Strategic positioning.
That's what I was
number
going to
one.
say.
To be honest.
Anyway,
Number
but
one.
because she has to walk past the
And now, I was wearing heeled boots, mini skirts.
No, because you have to just
walk that I walked.
because it's the walk.
And here's the thing, yeah. In my mind, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it like 10 seconds, and then cool. So I was walking, maybe 3 seconds. Excuse me, miss.
Because that's when
Works
you
every
know
time.
you've
Yeah.
won. It's just like ting ting ting
Shower
ting
you,
in
man,
your
shower
ear.
you. So today I still, shower you. We still see each other. But yeah, you have to make people feel special, guys. Like if it's a nice fit, it's a nice fit. Also, I'm so sorry. One thing about me is like, if I want to be funny, I'm flipping hilarious.
No, because
If I want to be funny, I'm flipping hilarious. So
Comedian.
like, just once we have convo. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, do you know what I mean? But I think also being able to flip your like banter, your convo to people is key.
Yeah.
I don't believe in like rude banter. Obviously, there's like levels to it. I'm still a Yoruba woman at the end of the day. No, I'm still a Yoruba woman at the end of the day. There's still like I'm still Yoruba at the end of the day. So yeah, sometimes the banter will get a bit heated. But like. Yeah, just keep things fun. I'm very direct as well. That's my thing. I'm
I think that's key. I think that's key, you know.
yeah, I'm
because boys don't expect
stupidly
it.
direct because,
Boys and
like I
men,
said,
whatever.
I have one life. I'm gonna live it to its maximum. So I am gonna ask, are you gonna walk me to my car? I am gonna ask, when am I seeing you? And man,
Okay.
just take control, man.
I'm learning from the game master.
Men like bullies though.
They do. I don't know why though.
I'm not
So
saying I
needs
bully
to be.
anybody, but like I'm very direct, and I just think I have time to waste.
So what did we learn? Be direct.
But at the end of the
position
day,
him.
Make them feel seen.
at the end of the day, nobody has answered my question. I want you to pretend we're in recess and right now there's a guy you like in front of you. Move to him. Go.
I would never do that.
No, but I'm
I'm not
asking you.
going.
Like, I wouldn't
This is
say-
my segment. That's what I want from you.
The thing is, I would never. I'm trying to think of the last time.
I didn't ask you.
Remember you doing
Guys.
photography movings at Recess Land 2023?
No, I wasn't moving to anyone.
You wasn't moving to you.
No. I was actually taking photos. I genuinely.
okay.
Has there been? No, I can't say that.
All of us
I can't say
There
that.
was one guy that was spec.
I remember.
And you took a
To be honest,
picture of
I do
him
remember.
to the-
But I don't think I was.
Shaitan, you're in recess and right now.
Okay.
Somebody is in front of you that you like.
Your mind's in front
I
of you.
want-
Yeah, you're pretending.
Okay, pretend that you have
Oh, yeah,
it's your
pretend
man,
it's,
it's your
yeah,
boyfriend,
your nigga.
and then he's just like, oh,
What's it called it? And you don't know him. Don't rebuttal me.
I'm saying I would strategically position myself.
yourself.
So I would move, like, if I can see, for example, he's there, I'm gonna move there. So I'm in your, like, say for example, he's facing the opposite way. I have to make sure that you can see me. I don't want to like tap you or go up to you and stuff like that. If it happens that it's a little bit crowded, like I said, that's when I'm gonna I'm gonna
do you know
bump
what?
into you, so then you have to like acknowledge me, and then
right.
from there,
That's it.
that's when the
It has to be
conversation
But I can't lie,
started.
after that, I have actually moved to people before. I don't know why I like that. I have.
I'm not asking for examples.
But
I'm
let me, okay, let me say,
examples.
no, okay, I'll give you an example, yeah. So
I was gonna give you an example, and then you're like, "That's no, it's fine." No, it's actually fine. It's actually fine. Go. No, it's actually fine. Go. No, I have nothing to say. It's fine.
No, you
Go.
do.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
The end. Go.
Can somebody just
What I was
talk?
going to say, what I was going
There's
to
nothing
say
to talk about.
was after the initial acknowledgement,
I can't remember, I was too
because
drunk.
the first bit is you have to register this person even wants you. Like,
True.
this person even wants you.
Because
I think
If they don't want you,
don't go and say
disgrace
TJ.
yourself.
yeah.
Disgrace yourself.
Don't go and say
TJ told
TJ.
me to no, we didn't.
Didn't say that.
But I think like after you acknowledge that, okay, cool, there's a little bit of initial interest there. What I have done in the past, let me check myself. In the past, whether that was
Yesterday.
the past is
For years, 4 years ago, it doesn't really matter.
Here, who knows?
Who
The
knows?
past.
What I have done in the past is, okay, cool. I've been looking at you and you've been
Looking
looking
at
at
me,
me.
we're thinking.
After that, if I go up to you, which sometimes I will, like very rarely, but if I go up to you, I would genuinely just say like, do you have a girlfriend? That's the first question. Do you have a girlfriend? No?
I don't know.
Guys, take that with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
Take that with a pinch. I like it. That's if you're not scared. Like it could go one way, it could go another.
yeah,
No, it absolutely could.
Oh,
It
but keep in mind,
could.
she said that they've been
They've been looking.
She knows
Because
that
if
he
you have
likes
a
her.
girlfriend, you're looking at me, you're looking at me, then we have problems, unfortunately.
But they might.
But if we've, and
That's not.
they might, Shah, nobody has said yes.
But if they might.
Guys, I did something like that. Disgrace
Okay.
myself, Sha. But anyway.
You did something like that. Wait, story time!
No, but that's what I'm saying because the success rate. Sha.
No, story time.
What is that? You want
Sorry,
to
that-
finish
Am I
it?
actually going to?
Yes,
you're
For real,
actually
guys.
going to.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Fuck
Set
it.
the scene.
Okay, cool. No, I can't set the scene too much. Just imagine I'm on holiday. I'm just gonna keep.
I knew where it was already, to be fair. Like,
Shut up, man. Like, you don't know where I frequent. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. Basically, yeah. Oh, okay.
Just
cool.
say no to
Okay.
no.
Yes, it's true. It's not that serious. Basically, what happened was because might as well. It's not that deep. Sorry. So we were on holiday, and I was lost. Yeah, I was lost. So I left my friends. Yeah, or purposely
I
left.
know my
Sha.
as his tactic.
That's his tactic. Is
I know
damn
as
stress
his
as well.
She goes
Is
just
it?
on walks.
That's a different. No, but that wasn't the failed. That one were. Oh, it's true. I can.
It was his damsel in distress.
Yeah, I also kind of do damsel in distress.
It has not. I'm lost.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. So cool.
No,
so
sorry. I hope you talk about when.
no,
we
that's
were-
not. I'm not talking about that.
No, when we were together.
I'm not talking about that. So basically, what happened, Jordy? Let's talk
Okay,
about
wait,
that.
let's lock in.
We're talking about the failed one. Cause
And then we'll talk
this
about
this
the
still haunts me, guys. You know, sometimes like when I'm in my house, like I'll start to get like cold shivers because I remember it. But anyway, cool. So I had left my friends now, and I was with I had left
Pretty much.
but I was looking for them now. So I was looking. I remember some find my phone. I was like, where are these people? Where are these people? I can't find them. Cool. So I'm with these bunch of girls, and opposite me is this guy. Like he's looking at me. Spec. We're looking at each other. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm thinking, like, are we gonna keep? Are you gonna keep on playing iTag, or are you gonna holler at your boy? Like, are you gonna? What are you trying to? You know? But he's looking. I'm looking. I'm thinking, okay, I don't have time for this. So I'm going to go and find them. Then, like a few nights later, I see him again. I'm thinking, fuck it, might as well. So I go up to him, Error number 1. But the thing is, I was so drunk. So I went up to him. I was like, oh, like, what's your name? Told me his name. He asked me my name. Cool. I said, oh, where are you from? Let me leave it like that. And I knew, because I recognized him. But anyway, so he says where he's from. I say where I'm from. You see how the wind is moving? And it's silent. That was the end of the story. He said, oh no. He complimented me. That was nice. And then he went into the night and I never saw him again. That was the end of the story. And after that, I realized I can't do this anymore.
I don't know how you guys be doing.
I can't do this
I
anymore.
remember when me and Ati were together.
Was this going right?
No, because I have to. It was too funny because this was me watching my friend serious on game. So see, we were together. Everyone else was in different sections. So she's chatting to this guy that I think she'd already seen in the area, but has seen him again outside. So she goes up to him and they're talking and stuff. I think it was French, and I'm sure some French lingua started passing through.
And if you see Ati's messages, she loves a little accent. Just
Because suddenly you go down,
you see the. And it's,
so then he was just like, talking about something about the friends and stuff like that. She was just like, oh my days, yeah, like I've lost my friends. Guys, I was right next to her. By the way, like I was right next to her and she was just like, yeah, like I don't even know where they are. And he was just like, oh my days, really? That to me was the sign of I was just like, but I took that as a signal of, hey, she's about to start. So I just did a U-turn and I just went away. Like suddenly I disappeared, but I could see that this was just like Ati in her prime. Like she was just like, cool, I'm about to.
I've lost my friend.
I've lost because my friend is. That's Ati's game. Yeah,
but guys, it's not going to work all the time. It works more when you're on holiday. If you're in London, don't do that.
Everything works when you're on holiday anyway.
No, because that doesn't make any sense. Your friend is probably there.
I was.
She was.
I was there.
Fair.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What else?
Just be ready. Yeah, I think
have
I'm
a
coming
game.
for you.
I think I use banter.
You insult them.
Yeah.
No, where were we at that motive?
Oprah doesn't just use banter, by the way.
Oh?
What did she?
So she's been watching you too. Go.
What do I do?
What did she do? What did she do?
No, this is not fair. So we went somewhere last year.
Is this just what I was literally saying? The one where that was too.
Where's someone last year? I don't even know if this is gonna be the same one. Where's someone last year?
I was thinking of the one last year where we went down. It was like down the stairs. It was like, and someone's girl was.
Which one?
There.
Oh,
that's what I was thinking of.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But wait.
That's the one that backed it up.
Yeah.
It's true. She does. Upper just goes for it.
No, because she just goes for it.
I was gonna say yeah.
Upper will see. She'll see someone she likes.
And she will go for it.
Cool.
She will.
Back there.
She will. It's true. It's happened too many times.
It wouldn't even just be that. She'll just go. She'll start like small convo. She'll be around. Like I remember when we went last year. We went somewhere last year, yeah. And this was like one of the settings that I'm normally in. So I knew everybody that was kind of in the vicinity. I had like. So anyway, let me not hot the spot, but like a number of guys that come to me, oh, your friend, like is she single or what? Like, and I'm like, what's going on? I was thinking, has Oppa been like? I came later, so I was thinking, has Oppa been working or what's going on? Like,
Was it the same motive? To be honest, if it's the same motive,
no, it wasn't the same motive. It was
Beep.
it was wits. So I've now said. So I'm now thinking, where's this coming from? Like, guys, what's the swankies thing? Where's this coming from? What's going on? Where's this coming from? So now I'm not thinking like, oh, what's going on? Like yeah, something happened. Oh, like, no, you know what? I was just sitting down. She just like talking to me. Like she's just really nice, you know. She's really funny as well. Like she was really bantering. I'm thinking.
I was not moving to anyone.
No, but because you're very like
just
friendly,
out there, you're just open to a conversation.
Let me find out
because back there,
this can't go the episode, Russia. What is Oppa talking to? And I'm like, what's going on? But when you looked, Oppa was in conversation like this. Yeah, and it's just like.
I think that's like what you said. You have to make them feel special.
I wasn't even moving to him. I actually wasn't moving to him. I literally that day we know. But you're also showing
what the bleeps.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what actually Oppa does is actually she just backs
that ass up because
if you see Oppa dance like David, you know what's going on.
That's like
she will actually just
she'll break it down. I can't lie. She'll actually break it down.
When she wants somebody,
like
she'll actually just start whining.
Never before. Wine, put your body to
that's actually just what she does. It's true.
So what have you learned?
Yeah,
I have
from
like
all of us.
there's nothing really.
I hope you practice it this summer. You will practice
No,
it.
literally.
You better.
Research land.
There's
I want
nothing
to see
really I can
the
apply. For anybody.
Why not?
Why not?
strategic
do you mean?
positioning.
I
You
don't
don't
Do you
apply.
want me
Guys,
to
can I be
do
honest as well?
facts
Can I
on
be
every one
real?
of your-
Being shy in this life gets you nowhere.
It doesn't. It's
you have
true.
to be.
It's the truth though. She didn't
You
lie.
have to be.
She didn't
I'm
lie.
not shy.
Because if you want, look, guys,
No, but
we're in a hot people recession. Not hot people, hot men
Exactly.
recession.
And I
If
refuse-
you
I
want
refuse.
someone, no.
You better just go
Ed,
there.
I
if you
refuse
want
to.
someone, that person is probably also wanted, especially most places you go to, like
wanted.
half the motive minimum. In fact, if they're a real spec, they're on everybody's radar. In fact, as soon as it stepped in, everybody's looking at them.
Yeah.
Be a go-getter. Be mindful. Nobody's saying go up to them and start saying, nah,
Yeah.
give me on. Be mindful. But if you see that they are looking at you, capitalize.
Because
Capitalize. Don't waste your
Results
time, guys.
may vary. I'm just telling you, it might not go the way that you think. Like, it's not that deep. You saw them looking at you.
At the end of the day, but also learn how to speak to people in a way that's not like overly like not forceful isn't the word in it, but like you can
Just
lay intention, but
much.
make it in a sense that if the conversation ends there, it's nothing
like,
really feels like it's been lost. Like that's another thing.
Oh
The
my
art of conversation is
days.
very important.
No,
guys.
because in there was this guy that I thought was sorry, we can be. There was this guy that I thought was cute, yeah, and I was trying to chat to him, and I remember like I was just like, cool, this is my chance. Obviously on holiday, who gives a fuck? I'm just like, cool, whatever. So I'm going up to him and stuff like that, and then it was just the like, the lack of energy back, and you know when you're trying, and then I think it got to a point where I was just like, yeah. Now I feel like I'm actually just embarrassed now. So I was just like, oh my days, yeah, like my friends are just there. I'm just gonna bounce. And I remember it's just the like.
It's the feeling. It's not nice feeling.
Feeling of like,
I see my humanity now.
and then it was my friend was just like, oh, like I think he has a goal, whatever, stuff like that. So I was like, oh, okay, that's what they need. But no, he didn't. He was actually feeling my friend. So it was even more of just like a
Oh Lord.
oh yes, it was really just like a but it doesn't mean you don't try.
Just get the
again.
scenery out.
You
guys.
just need to. I wasn't wise. I feel like I was just going, oh, I think he's cute, but I didn't assess. Is he also?
And that
feeling
assessment is
me?
important.
That assessment
That
is
assessment is important.
key. That's number one.
One thing about me, I'm never going to move to someone that's not attracted to me. I will never. My lord, that's why I'm a sniper. I have to make sure that if I'm gonna, because the thing is, sometimes I'm gonna be like, if I get to the effort dude mode, I need to know that there is no rejection here.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to do
lying.
Mazzoline.
Lying.
How is that?
Ope doesn't like
You will actually just say F it, dude, and go.
No,
You guys.
You might not, but
Especially when you're drunk,
She
you might
doesn't
not think. You might not think that.
Especially when you're
hard.
drunk,
You won't. You don't think.
But I
You
still
might
feel
think
like she doesn't like it.
and you go.
No, but I feel like the one situation that I was thinking about.
What did you say? What did you say?
No, wait. But that one situation, the one situation at the motive, doesn't.
Yeah, I was thinking that as
She
well,
was
man.
she was actually in the right. It was just bad timing.
No.
It was because he was also.
No, not that one. Oh, another one.
I mean, that was just a one time.
That's what you have the capacity to actually
yeah,
say
sometimes
F it, dude.
and just
No,
go.
I do. Just will be like,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm not an effort dude kind of person. Like, I like to think I'm very calm, and collected.
But I think if you're effing, you have to think about what comes with that. Like, if it flops, it flops.
That's what I'm saying. But you
No
don't
idea.
like
What's the
rejection.
effing
So I
do?
feel like when the flop happens, it's like
Oh my god.
Monumental.
like
Sure.
God,
No,
life has
I had to-
ended.
I had to gas myself up, like, you know what I'm saying? So before I'm an effort, you just come on, more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you come and just humble me.
No,
Who
because-
you don't ever do that, guys. So
Yeah.
make sure you always
Assess.
scope the scenery.
That's what I've learned. Okay, so what I've learned from today was it? I'm a scope the scenery. Yeah.
Because
It's the first step.
Assess. Was it scope the scenery? Assess. And yeah, I don't even know whose tactic I like.
But like, I think what I say is results may vary because some people go into things. No, some people. Girl, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it on command, but I just know. No, because similar to Shay saying about her eyes, people say that one of my best features is my smile. So just know once I activate that,
it's game.
bam, that's it. And it's yet to fail. Like, but it's. You have to just really turn it on. Like, I have to be channeling something. Like, one thing about me is I'm gonna say hashtag need that. If I need that, I'm gonna get that. Like, I don't play about that. Do you know what I mean? But I don't feel that I need that feeling often. That's the thing. Me too. Do you know what I mean? You're special.
We're
If I
not
feel like I
hot
need that, it's
men
special.
recession. We are in a hot
We're in a hot
man
man
recession.
recession.
That's why you don't feel that need that.
Yeah.
Because there ain't nobody there.
But like, just know that if I've ever felt like need that for you, like I really meant that. Okay. I
Who's he talking to?
Shout out to you.
You're special. You're special. No, but yeah, I think results may vary. Is also dependent on like your energy. Like if you go into something, you have to be willing to carry it through. You can't let the energy now start shaking halfway through.
I want to
Reverse.
Men in black.
Mind eraser.
I want to flash the whole party.
But yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Also, some people thrive in certain settings, or some people it's like house parties is their thing. Other people
Ooh, what's your
setting
thing?
No, but my thing is nobody has actually like answered my question.
But we
did. We've answered.
We gave
yeah.
examples.
No,
You're
you're a Mrs. Man now. Move to somebody.
But I just said,
I think I would do that. I've lost my friend.
No,
thing.
like,
'Cause, hey guys, be shocked. That's what I'm saying.
Act
Environment.
like you're there.
What do you mean? I would just say like,
what I would do.
I've lost my friend.
All of you guys say what I would do.
okay,
What
I know
I would do.
I would
Like,
do
okay,
this.
so act like me. This is what I want. This is what I want to see from everybody. Okay.
Tell me.
Again, you're acting bad. You be like, oh my gosh, that guy's so cute. Like, oh my god, guys.
Okay.
You go up to him like, hi. You're cute. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Act it out. What would you actually do? Not
Okay.
hypotheticals. I want you to act it out right now.
Okay, what I would do is I'll be dancing, I'll be dancing, be like, oh my gosh, like, da, 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 da. And then all of a sudden he hears, dun, 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 dun. So then I'll just be like, I'm dancing with my friend first, and I'll just move and then after that I'll be doing a little shake.
Yeah.
Shake some.
Let them know that, oh yes, this is not just a friendly. Then once I'm getting once I'm getting that energy back, then it's not your
child.
it's
Like
your
they,
chance.
it's the balls in their
yeah.
court.
move to me.
Alright, cool.
Okay, man.
That's hilarious. Sorry. No, because I did that and it works relatively recently.
That one is. I feel like it's 100% success.
there's no
Me can't
failure
lie.
there. There's no failure there.
There's no failure. There's no way.
If I was at recess, man.
So then I'll set the scenes like it's hot. You know, you have a drink in your hand. What's it
Mhm.
called? You're thinking about the next ride you're gonna go on. Like,
I was about to make an inappropriate joke. So
I was like, what did I just say?
how would I do this? Okay, like the person's likely wearing a nice fit because it's something I take very seriously. Is like how you're dressed. So okay,
Stop. Period.
okay, Jimmy. Yeah, in fact, it's maybe because the camera is here.
Am I meant to be him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
This is what I wanted to see from the beginning.
So like I said, we've done the like.
sorry, that was giving me
Sorry,
happy
you don't give me directions.
I said you're in recess right now.
Okay.
What will you do?
We're here now. So cool. Like I said, already laid the foundation of interest. It's been like you've been looking at you. You've been looking at. Cool. So we've now edged close because all time we've edged closer together. I haven't even
Probably
I've been
kidding me.
still around, whatever. But I've probably told my friends like, just
Like lay back. I'm about to.
I got this.
Yeah, cool.
Move away.
Cool.
Can you cool down?
I feel like the first thing I would say is okay. Like if you're wearing nice shoes, what's the shoe that you like right now? No, it's okay. Keep the toes on the floor. What's something? Okay, like I'd say, what's a good example of a shoe that I really like right now? Cool. So like, are those the MMA threes? Like, oh yeah, they're.
Really? What do you know about that?
That's what they would say. That's what they would say.
Like, oh yeah, those the MMA war threes. Like yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Oh like yeah, that's off. Oh like what do you know about? Like, oh nothing. Like I can appreciate a nice fit when I see one. Do you know what I mean? Now from there we've established a rapport. Rapport, as the French would say. Okay, calm. Oh like no drinking in your hand. Like you're not drinking. Oh, either man doesn't drink, man drinks. Yeah, whatever. What are you sipping on? Now, depending on.
Guys, no. Listen.
Depending on.
Because we taking tips, guys.
Cool. Then from there, like if I have a drink, depending on. So actually, I've done this before with people that I might have had a little bit of a thing like with before, like when each other's Instagram liked or something. I would actually just offer you my drink. Like, do you want?
Oh,
because I feel like from there, you know, I would lips you by the way. Yeah. I would lips you by the way.
That's true.
Guys, hear me. I'm taking that one.
I can never do such a thing.
Open my drink. Yeah, but you're not gonna drink my drink. Just toss the drink after.
No.
If I have to drink it.
Because step 2 is after you drink in front of you.
You drink
So that you know.
Be looking into his.
No, because
If you don't have a drink,
Was it soja? What's that? Draco. Soja.
From there, if you don't have a drink, then
just
after that,
look for signs of herpes before you go and do that. Look for signs of herpes before you do that. Just be careful.
They'll ask me if I want to go to the bar. We normally go to the bar, get some drinks, talk. Yeah, and I'll be it.
Cool.
I did it at Reese Paris.
Of course, like I trust you. Odogu.
I did it at Slow Jams. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually stealing that.
No,
But that's I'll look for signs of herpes, but then I'll go.
But like, I
Can I have
said, you have
some
to
of your
tailor it.
drinks?
Like, say
Just
just
say
the interest of
please.
yours.
How do you say it? How do you say it?
Please. No. So if it's no. I wouldn't take their drink if I had a drink and I knew them already. So like a lot of people, hey, this is not good actually now I think about it. But a lot of people that have like moved to me or given me that kind of like green light, I've known off of socials or something. Like, if you go to the same place, you start to recognize people. So like, we're kind of already familiar with each other. So if I have a drink and like they don't have a drink, I might offer the drink. Like say like, oh, are you drinking? If you're not drinking, then obviously.
I've done it.
Or if my drink is alcoholic, then cool.
What the? You should
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
drink.
no,
let me like,
You're like, oh,
looking at that.
I know.
Yeah, and then they're looking at the eyes, and then I'm gonna. It's a straw, you know.
I know.
Yeah. But if they offer me a drink, then yeah, I'll take the drink. Of course.
Hey, you too.
Honestly,
These are the big. This is the big dog.
oh my days! You know my favorite thing is when they're what's it called? They're like, oh, let me take you to the bar, like to get a drink or something. It's the extends out, yeah. So like if they're
I don't know what you're talking about.
like if they're in front of you,
Yes.
and they're going to the bar, and then you just like grab their hand as they're taking you, just you do a little.
More like their arm or something.
So their arm as they're taking you. Yeah. So instead of
leading you.
it's giving lead me to the destination. I'm coming with you.
Gemini, are you listening?
What's it called? That's again making them feel seen.
Right, guys. All I can say is the bottom line is men are easy.
Easy
Don't let
peasy
anyone
lemon.
fool you. Men are easy.
Easy.
Chances are, if you want them and they're showing that they want you as well,
It's
like
game
I think that we're gonna be
time.
very- and it's not something. And also something to be mindful of is, guys, don't shoot your shot at every man that you see just because he's hot. By the way, like be strategic with it. Do you know what I mean? Like be a bit smart. Scope the scenery out and then make a decision from there. It's not every man that you see when you go out that you must move to. Have a bit of
Sometimes it's
decorum.
like, who do you
Because when
really
men do
want?
that, how do you feel?
It's
Yeah.
true.
Do you know what I'm saying? So have a bit of decorum, have a bit of class, but scope the scenery out. Chances are it will work. Like
Literally.
don't be overly mad about it, but guys, you have one life, live it, man.
That's
YOLO.
I've put that in my pocket now.
Sha, thank you for that, Dream. I hope you took something away.
No, because I hope you made notes.
There was a lesson learned. There was a lesson learned. Yeah. Did I actually make any notes?
So you made us do all this answering for nothing.
My lessons learned is whatever. The lessons I have learnt. Conclude of.
Just get to the point.
Scope the scenery out. That's number one, right? I think scope the scenery out. Be bold. Be bold. I think that's why I can apply to myself. Be bold.
When's the last time you moved to someone?
I would never.
I've never done that before.
Have I moved to someone now?
First,
I don't think I have the capability.
everyone has a capability, guys.
I actually
You better get the capability. Someone is coming.
I feel like yours is just strategic. Like if you're not bold enough to move, I think it's just strategic
Yeah,
positioning.
that's
I feel like that gets you so far. Like when you're in the right place at
They
the
can't
right
move to someone they
time.
can't see, guys.
Exactly.
That part.
guys is the shade. Anyways, but yeah, be bold and scope the scenery out. That's what I've learned.
I think honestly, eye contact and a nice smile will go a long way. Not that I know, but
I agree.
so they say.
Not just so they say.
That's not my technique.
yourself
That's what
a
I'm
little
saying.
bit.
That one is not my technique. But because my smile, like, it will be so awkward. But yeah. But yeah.
You can better those eyelashes, you know. Give them a little.
Anyways,
Anyway,
cater to your personality.
Cater
Yeah,
to your
bitch.
strengths,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
cater to
Use your
Some things
strengths,
here won't work for
exactly.
me. That's
Use
so
your
yeah.
strengths.
I use banter. That's what I normally do. I don't know what these people saying about back that ass up.
She does. I literally have video. I have video evidence. Multiple video evidence, but anyway, it's okay. Multiple. I actually have multiple. But I would never.
For sexual inappropriateness.
I would never do that. You're my friend.
All right, y'all, let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, thank you guys for teaching me your teachings. So, thank you for teaching me. When was the Visa Land? Was it what?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I
We
bet
will
you
be
see you in
there,
action.
And we're gonna do a episode
You screw your
after.
face.
And we're gonna do a debrief of
Yeah,
what
we
Jimmy did
will.
at Recess Land.
Exactly.
You put this on yourself.
Because
Guys, it was all a joke. Like, it's okay.
Here we go.
we've acted
anyway.
like we've never acted before.
No, because I just
It's a
wanted to
joke.
see. I was curious.
Anyway,
yeah. Thank you, guys. Nothing. She's making fun of my speech impediment. It's not funny.
you don't have a speech impediment.
When I was in reception, I was in Messi, they wrote on my card that my speech is a little bit behind.
It's you do Nigeria.
No, I know that was because I was very quick. I spoke very quickly. I was one of the people that
That's not a speech impediment.
Yeah, but I spoke very quickly. But
Anyway, ciao.
Anyway, thank you for watching this episode.
Shut up to me.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
God. No, because actually,
speech impediment.
Anyway, thanks for watching this episode, guys. We will see you again next week. Back every Friday. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a laugh with us.
Hope you took those tips down.
From Odogo herself.
It's summer. Anyway, it's summer, so yeah, keep things fun, keep things fresh. Let us know in the comments if you will take any of these tips. Your opinion on obviously
what you would do. So Jameen can also.
So she can.
Jameen is not in the desert land. Jameen is okay.
No, not only for Jameen as well.
For all of us.
All of us as well.
People build a community. But yeah, also let us know how you would treat the situation around the Nigerian mom and dating outside of the culture and stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. It's been TGA.
It's been your girl Shay.
It's Assie.
It's your favorite flat babe Mayowa.
It's Jameen.
And last but not least, it's Ope.
Bye guys.
Hey, yo,